Hello and welcome back to Ogre Battle 64, Person of Lordly Caliber, the game in which I have problems with lots of people being around me, and yeah, things such as that occur. The Volmus mine has been liberated, so that one guy will probably try to go somewhere else, but that's fine. He can do that. And here's Nora. Hope you're all doing good. We gotta plow through the remaining enemy forces in this level and try to save the day. Maybe I should have done the last. This is probably going to be a long episode here. But, yeah. When I do two videos like this, it's sometimes because I have to quit, like, partway through and go do something else, and sometimes just because I want to break it up. And this is definitely more of a break it up into two sections part that I'm doing here. And I don't know that she has another healing item. This could get bad. I'm just going to swap the location of the two Amazons. It's annoying when you don't have when you have more back row units than front units, and you don't have a full front to block for, full frontal. I might have problems with... No, we're okay at the moment. We gotta watch what people are doing here. Muzza. That Muzza. Get him. How are you doing over here? Yeah, you're catching her. Good, good, good. How are you doing as far as resting? 31. Well, let's just heal you and send you back out there then. You're not gonna be in any fighting shape by the time she gets there. He gets close enough. Also, that one guy's gonna escape over the mountains because he doesn't want to, that means he's gonna fall asleep before he catches us. Yeah, they don't know what to do. They don't have an easy escape route. And that's fine. I'm good with that. They all want to retreat to a city, but they don't know where to go, because I've captured most of the cities. Gotta fear for the dragon a little bit. Here. We might have to retreat on their behalf. Oh, I think we'll be fine unless that one guy smacks a critical hit. There. Nice. And if I feel like I have to save the dragon, I will save the dragon, but you're pretty much doomed now, and he's going to try to run away anyway. Gaston's in a good position to actually start going after this guy, so you might as well do that. Get up and go. Okay, I think Muzza's gonna get caught up against the mountain, and Dio's just gonna... Dio, you don't have, like... Your guys are not super, like, hurt, right? They're a little hurt, but they should be able to withstand one fight. Yeah. These guys aren't gonna make it across that mountain, and if they do... Yeah, we're basically doing cleanup at this point. There's nobody that else is gonna come from behind. The enemy doesn't do things like leave. If there's a unit guarding a city, they're not just gonna leave that city to start running around. They don't do things like that. Like, the only ones that run around are the ones that are already out and about, like, and not patrolling. Like, if you get close, they might run out of the city to engage you, but they don't, just, they're not gonna realize, hey... Oh, look at you getting your critical hits. Remember what I said before about people dying because of critical hits? They're not gonna decide that, oh hey, the enemy base is uncovered, let's go there and take it. They're not smart enough to do that typically. Unfortunately, my witch's den is here and senile. However... Since Bernard is kind of there by himself, and needs something to do. You're still, yeah, she's doomed. People who aren't getting away. Those who have been to jail. Hey look, it's the more efficient version of this unit that we should have, but they're all just dead this turn. We're not getting away. You can't escape. The dragon will get to breathe his fire, which looks cool, and then we'll do this, and then you're dead. Wow. You were close, but I think Magnus might be level 7 already. We need to cool it. Yeah, he sure is. Why don't you live in Ishro for a minute? And we'll get rid of her. And you still gotta get on there and take that city, unfortunately. We didn't do that yet. Should have just did that before I started fighting her, but I wanted to chase her down. Because otherwise she will run away to, like, one of my other cities. And try to be a pain in the butt. Hopefully you can finish. No, you're not gonna finish. The dragon takes 2. The dragon's gonna get away. But how far away is the question? Far enough. You know what? There's no leader there. Do that later. We'll see what Muzz is gonna do. I have a plan. I think I know what he'll do at this point. What a Muzza. Oh, come on! She shouldn't have been able to do that. You should have killed her before she did that. Shoot her with an arrow, please. Shoot her with another arrow? Okay, yeah, somebody should kill that lady. Don't let her get out of this. Don't let. She should be lucky to get out of life alive. Yeah. The one thing about mixing and matching all your starting forces is that they well, there's 2 things. Is that they all kind of end up with different levels then, whatever levels and experience amounts that the units were at before you did that. And the second thing is that then they there's a thing in this game called unit cohesion, where enemy or forces fight better together who have been. Like, they do more moves effectively, and they do combination attacks more effectively and stuff if they've been in a unit together since, like, the beginning, as opposed to switching them up. So I like to keep people together mostly. Okay, yeah, you're good shape now. Get them. Go get. Yes. Finish the job. There, good job. Good job! Yeah. I will effectively want everybody to be level 6 after this level. Okay. Nice. Nicey. I kind of want you to hang out around here anyway. You're kind of part mostly asleep, but I want to keep that Muzza from going anywhere. No, I didn't want to look at the city. I want to do this. I want to do the witch. The witched witch. Witch old witch, the wicked witch. Who needs to be revived? Chuck Norris. Another guy who will probably live forever. Like, I don't get why some celebrities don't. I mean, Chuck Norris took good care of himself. He's probably in pretty good health. He was an athletic person. He did a lot of martial arts and stuff. I've never been a big fan personally of Chuck Norris, but I don't think he's. Yeah. Hey, look. The only problem here that I see is that you're kind of approaching Cevellini, not Kenny. A wild worm! I mean, we don't have a lot of stuff. I don't really intend to put one of these in a unit. They're not very good. Oh, well, it didn't want to... I don't need you any... I didn't like you either. Yeah, I do want to improve this unit a lot, but I mean, a dragon would definitely help. Well, he's kind of doing his own thing here. Yeah, you can get Cevellini. They'll probably be awake by the time you get up there. It's gonna take a minute to do a lot of this stuff. Are you just gonna sleep? We get on top of that sooner rather than later, and that's smart, I think. Personally. Yeah, Gaston, you can also have a quick break. No one camps next to the enemy like Gaston. Get down here and get this muzzle before it's a problem. I'm gonna stay there and guard that city. Get this guy before he wakes up. Well, the problem is when they camp, they get a little bit of health back too. Kind of doesn't help overall. Huh. Get you sleeping through all this. Imagine if like a fairy was shooting magic missiles at you and you didn't wake up. I feel like in real life, if you felt real pain, you'd wake up immediately. Real pain for my sham friends. And dragons, I tell you, they're just tough. They just keep living. Imagine if we kept this fairy for the entire game. I could give her a funny name. There's lots of classic fairies she could be named after. Oh, this was not my intention. You muzza. Let's just beat him up, beat him up. Sure. This'll wake him up. Which is not my favorite, but you know. We're still doing damage to him. That's decent. Soften him up quite a bit for Dio. Oh, and knock him all the way down there. So he probably is going to go after the Valmus Mine. Guess we'll see what that man's does. Okay, well, if we run away from here, he'll come here, but let's do that. Okay. Mr. Bernard, get her. Sleeping Beauty. Her real name was Princess Aurora. In recent years, I think Disney has made that more clear. Because they've tried to, like, humanize their princesses a little bit more than just being some nebulous concept of, like, oh, this is what every girl should aspire to be, blah, blah, blah. Which is, you know, what Disney just did in the 80s and before. The 50s through like the 90s was all like, oh, be a princess, be dainty, and rely on a man to rescue you, and etc., etc. And that is no longer the thinking of the day, right? Yeah, see what this man's does here. I think he has a plan, and it will be, yeah, so let's... This is an absolute bear of a unit. The very best way to handle this is to do this. She will still, you know, she will still probably live longer than she should because she'll be healing herself. But she only gets one heal around from there, so she can't heal forever, and at least the golems, only one is in the front row, and Later there will be enemy units where there's a golem, where there's 2 golems in the front row and a healer in the back row. They absolutely thought of that. It is just... It's one of the worst units for, like, trying to defeat it. There is some worse units, you'll see. There are some absolutely bonkers enemy units that you have to fight at some point. Like, this game's great. Yeah, let me know if you want me to keep the fairy. I don't particularly like fairies. I've never carried one to the end of the game. I really don't get any better. That's what you're seeing there is what you get. It gets the magic missile attack in the back row, and yeah. Actually, just start walking back. You'll pass out when you pass out, but yeah, Dio's gonna pass out when he passes out too. This guy's probably not gonna. He probably wouldn't make it all the way to the Volmus Mine if he wanted to go there. That's where he's going, isn't it? I don't trust him. Okay, now it's just the long, arduous process of fighting these golems. And what becomes super annoying now is that we have to fight the one that we didn't injure. Because now we'll be fighting from behind and it'll be opposites, so... The good thing is she'll go up against that river, we'll get her caught up there, but the bad thing is that we're just literally just going to be fighting that. There's just nothing I can do about it. Ooh! Yes, please. I would like more of these. Don't run away, please, friend. Hakuman was not persuaded this. Hakuman was not persuaded. Hit him in the face. I don't know that will work. He'll probably run away. He was still not persuaded. Jeez. Hakuman was not persuaded. We'll hit him in the face again. Wow. That is the longest I've ever gone with one of those things in this entire game ever, as far as I can remember. And it still joined my battalion. Usually if they're that stubborn, they don't join you. Yeah, I know, Dio. Valumis Mino. Yeah, maybe you need to do that too, actually. I hate to be, like, wasting people's time, but I don't like that guy. He's selfish. Tia is gonna get this guy. Yeah, if you can kill him before he gets to attack you, Mr. Dragon. Actually, Miss Dragon. Because they don't have gender, I don't think, in this game, but in my headcanon it's a girl. There. The dragon, like a lot of the beast units in this game, I didn't talk about this before, but it's not like Tactics or Ogre Battle Knight from Lotus, or not Knight of Lotus, I get names. March of the Black Queen, where you actually have to actively promote all your beast units to the next stage. In this game, they just, whenever they reach whatever requirement they need to class change, they just class change automatically during battle, or after battle. Or sometimes during battle, even. Like, golems and undead are like that. Like, if they get hit with a certain type of attack during a fight, during combat, and you'll see it happen, they will class change into a higher level. Well, in Golem's case, I really have no clue. I think Baldur golems are stronger against magic, supposedly, but I'm not sure, and I don't know. I don't really understand how that works. Undead at least change form, like, completely. Like, they become a completely different kind of undead that work completely differently. Golems just kind of do the exact same thing in a slightly different color. And I don't know what that means. Everything humanoid just promotes like normal. Like you would expect. I don't understand why fairies and gremlins don't have a promotion. They could have done like they did in March of the Black Queen and had like pixies or pixies and sylphs or whatever. And the gremlins could have been like the demons or something. They could become like a... I mean, there is a demon unit in this game. It's not like as cool as they are in Ogre Battle, March of the Black Queen. They don't get to cast Meteor. One more round. This is the tedium that is fighting groups with golems. You just have to grinder your way down until you get there. Okay, you're here. What now? Well, what now is that somebody actually has to take this city over. I think there's still one more enemy unit in that last city over there. I think I always underestimate it. So we're going to be a minute regrouping our forces and getting them over there. I don't think I'm going to send Bernard. I think Bernard is already well into level 6 now. A lot of the time I can have all my forces ready to go fight the final boss, and we're still farting around with that golem group. So it's we're still going to be farting around with Muzza here, for I guess. Dio, actually, you know, instead of... I think I'm just going to let Arius fight this guy. Finish him off, because literally you're like way up there now. I'll have you go up here and do that. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen anyway. I didn't know that was going to happen. Yeah, people. There's no point in camping like right outside a city. When all you have to do is walk to the city and you get the same effect. Actually, better effect. Yeah. Okay, it's a little foggy. We're already 4 days into the journey here. That Muzza. If I give him a minute longer, he'll fall asleep. Would be pretty exciting. A little bit of head start. Okay, yeah, you've given him a head start, so you're not immediately gonna get crash into him. But it'd be cool if he fell asleep. It'd be cool if he fell asleep. I said, come on. Yeah, there we go. Don't let sleeping Muzzas lie. Yeah. Now he's all the way up there. Oh my god. Well, he's gonna fall asleep again. He can't escape, so... And they're mostly, you know, rested already. Resting in a city goes quick. Doesn't take long. Camping takes a while. Like, it takes you a while to recover. Yeah, we gotta do some walking. I'm tired of walking. And the enemy unit in this level, the enemy boss, is a pain in the butt, too. What does this actually look like? Oh, kamikaze. And we also have to... We don't have to liberate this city. I'm going to try to, but... If we don't get it by the end of the thing, I'm not worried about it. Yeah. There you go. He got his levels. Good enough. I was a little worried about that guy. He didn't get to fight anybody. Neither Dio hasn't fought a single enemy unit in this level, but you know, well, worst come to worst, you do some training, you live with yourself, we live and learn, then get loves. That Muzza didn't get away. That's what's important here. Okay, so Bernard, you are already in the position of being, yes, you are. But you're still going to go over there because I want somebody to go over there and look at that guy. I don't think there's anything in here. Well, no, we already had that. Okay. Aqua got there. Cool. Now there's a wizard coming. Now there's Duncan. Oh, Duncan, Idaho. Duncan, Idaho. So here's the thought. Dio, you can actually fight Duncan, Idaho. But he's gonna get Magnused first. Actually, no. Just let him come. Let him walk closer. Because the same thing's gonna happen. Just that way I don't have to do anything. Yeah, weird unit with like all of the... I would have just absolutely... I mean, this unit is probably meant to be used on the retreat. I start to understand at some point. Yeah. I start to understand at some point that some of the enemy units are designed, holy crap, you just killed somebody without needing to, like, actually, that's kind of annoying that you did that. Like, I figured you wouldn't kill anybody. I want to maximize the amount of experience that Dio gets here. This is annoying. Why are you still coming? Man, don't do that. Now, is there a weird thing here where if we get closer to this, another guy pops out? Oh, hey, you got there. This is a city, shop. Yeah, they don't sell anything useful, though. Or is there just two there? No? Doesn't appear to be. Okay, well, you know, I don't actually want you to fight him. I just, for some reason, remembered there being another, it must be another level with the Phalanx boss. Dio, sit here for a minute longer? Okay, can you... No, you're gonna got the power. At least you get to do something on this level. I feel good about that. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? How you doing, Dio? You all doing good? Yeah, go get that guy. Finish him off. Finish him. You... Oh no, setting up camp. I know you're gonna get tired too, but you know what? Yeah, Valnor there isn't necessarily the weakest man in the world either. Guys! You should walk to the city to camp, because you'll all be done shortly. There. Perfect. Perfect! Okay, just hang out, Bernard. Just hang out. You know what, Dio? I don't care at this point. I just don't care. Just finish him off. There. Who wants some of me next? This guy, he wants some of you next, but you're gonna pass out before you get there, probably. Aqua's been chilling for all this time. She's feeling pretty good. Little backup dancers here. Yeah. All the life and times of Holly while I do other things and try to... Yeah, okay. I'll just send everybody, because, I mean, this isn't necessarily an evil fight, an easy fight either. It's just kind of a big level. He's a level 8. Yeah, this is a well-built enemy unit. They've got the full... we'll just attack, what's-his-face, though. That's what we're doing. That's the plan, but, you know. Yeah, nobody was in Kaizi, but there was that wizard, so, you know. We still kind of walk over there, so... You know, I don't blame you guys. Now it's the part where I just kind of sit around and wait. I could have Bernard get this over with, but I don't really need him to get extra experience. You are level 6, oh, level 7, jeez. You're way higher level than it should be. What about these guys? I'm a little concerned about this unit. The fairy is level 6? Really? I'll have him fight them. Yeah. You can do it. I don't know that you can win. Oh, they just need one more experience. The dragon needs 2. Dio can just do training. It's kind of how I feel at this point. This is how I usually do these fights. We just get everybody, figure out who you want to have do the fighting, wait a long time. It's funny because it's supposed to be time sensitive, but I'm just kind of ignoring it. Yeah. Nothing particularly going on with me today. Just kind of chilling. I feel good. No, 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 no. Sorry about that. I was distracted. Ready to break camp. So, Gaston, should I have you do it? I want to have Tia do it first. At least. Yeah. She can be the one to confront him. Actually, before we do that... Well, it's too late now. Here we go.
Are you from the Southern Division?
You are the leader of the Revolutionary Army.
Sir Frederick, what are you doing? It's dangerous. Please step back. We will stop them. You'll pass through here over my dead body.
Yep, that's kind of the idea. Let's do it. Give me your dead body. I don't think you'll beat him. Which attack leader meant attack leader, not attack like the archers in the back row. Oh, yeah, he does that. He has a big fancy spear too. This is the first level where we get a big fancy weapon for winning the level. Hey, look at that! Now the dragon could use one more experience to get a level 2, but we'll get there. No one wakes up and fights this guy like Gaston. If that joke gets old, let me know. I think we'll be okay now, as long as we don't like miss and do dumb stuff. Jeez, don't do that either. That would be dumb. Don't kill her, please. She's dead, isn't she? Yup, she's dead. Well, y'all have done up now. She might even become a zombie. If she does, she does. I can't. I can't justify, because... Oh, you have a thing. Do I want to use it? No, not really. He's not going to get the chance to fight him again, so might as well let Dio finish this. I don't even care if you, like, do... Oh, yeah, that's fine. Dio hasn't gotten any experience the whole level, so let him finish it. Okay, Dio, you need to... Yeah, you notice here how leader unit like that doesn't take damage, or not leader unit, but a phalanx unit like that doesn't take damage. This is how tanky they get when they're at levels and stuff. But he's dead. We did it. Congratulations, us. Good job, Dio. You got some experience. Hey, you all leveled up. Cool. You actually were close enough to do that.
Sir Frederick, please retreat.
Stamped down, boys and girls. Time for a lengthy civs. Yeah, we get the Earth Javelin, which is the first special weapon we get for beating a level. Isn't that cool? And I even liberated all the cities. Okay, here we go. This is the part where Magnus pisses me off. Holy crap, and his head disappears. What?
Why are you disheartened? You did your jobs, that's all.
I hated myself. I hated this world. I don't know why, but I hated everything. Edgelord, I don't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I wanted something to fix my problem. I only cared about myself. I didn't care about anything else. I just let life carry me along. The fact that I'm standing in front of you right now, I don't even know if this is according to my will.
It's very difficult to live one's life as one desires. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it is right. Letting life guide you is one way of living.
Hey, they're here! General comes in person. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Well done! Well done, Magnus. I knew you could do it. We saved the day.
Your so-called revolution is over. Do you have anything to say before you die?
Even if I die here, a new leader will emerge after me. It may be difficult for you to understand, but the flame of revolution will not be extinguished by my death. The fight for freedom will continue as long as this kingdom remains corrupt.
The hell with revolution! How dare you mock us! Don't forget, you're nothing but a piece of shit. Magnus, finish him off. What, you can't do it? Magnus, you disobey my order? I guess you share the same blood as your father. Traitor's blood!
What?
Did I say something wrong, Magnus? You're the son of Angaseth, a murderer, isn't that right? Oh, my, you might even kill me. I should warn Prince Yamil about you, too. Raid is such a bastard. I love him.
You! Calm down, Magnus. Are you going to be disgraced to yourself just like your father? I'm going to stand here and let this jackass talk to you like this, because I don't care. Because I'm so far above this situation, I don't care. Listen to me. They are the source of unwanted chaos to this kingdom. Unless we do something, this kingdom will be destroyed. Our Palatinus will be left in ruins. I'm certain you're aware of what happened to the kingdom of Nerdum. You want to protect this kingdom, don't you? Magnus, execute him. Only then will this war end. This will be it. Finish him. Finish him. Now this is the big choice. I'm sorry, I should know this. I'm pretty sure it's I can't do it. But you have to pick the right thing here or you get the wrong. I'm 90% sure it's, you know what? I can't do it. I can't do it.
What? You coward. Guess I have to do it myself then. You'll most likely be demoted.
Wait. Alright. I'll do it.
What the...
Why?
Oh, really? Well, I have to see this.
Instant flip-flop. He's the flip-flop master here. So between them, they only brought one sword. Magnus doesn't have a sword. Dio doesn't have a sword. Nobody else has a sword. Yeah, you saw this coming, right?
Ha 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 ha! Not bad at all! Alright, Magnus, I'm with ya!
So based on what you do earlier, this is where you can completely lose Dio. If you choose earlier in the game, if you choose to fight him, and if you choose the ... there. Dio. The one sword.
Hurry, get out of here! Leave them to me! Bastards!
You know that Raid can still punch you, right? Like, he's good at that. Unfortunately, there's a bunch of these guys, too, though. Poor Dio. Yeah, I will soapbox after this, but...
Thank you for saving my life, Magnus.
Even though you were saying it didn't matter a little while ago. It was nothing.
But was that the right action for you to take? You are now wanted by the army. No, by the entire kingdom.
I'm not exactly sure myself, but I have no regrets.
You'd better not regret it, Magnus. If you do that, then we did all that for nothing.
Yeah, he's just fine. He doesn't die there, but you can lose him permanently. He'll quit. Dio, you're alive!
Damn it, who said I was dead?
It's a weird line because it doesn't make any sense. No one said he was dead.
You young people are so reckless. That was too much excitement for an old guy like myself.
Hugo, Leia, why are you here?
Why are we here? We went along with your decision. Magnus, you're our commander, remember? Commander? We're supposed to follow you no matter what.
Leia's got a point. It all comes down to following our hearts. Magnus, don't feel responsible for us being with you.
I'm sorry. It's my fault you went through all this trouble.
Hey, didn't you listen to what the old man said? You don't have to feel responsible. You still don't get it. I chose to be here. I'll probably have more fun if I stick around with you than to get back in the army and work my butt off trying to become a knight.
But you already have like half a knight's armor. Thank you.
Man, you're not the type of guy who says stuff like that.
What? Yes, he is! He totally is! I never understood that line either.
But Magnus, what are we gonna do now? No way in hell can we get back into the Southern Division.
Frederick, can we join the Revolutionary Army? A soldier of the Palatinian Army, we've hurt countless people. I can't make up for what I've already done. But I want to do whatever I can for the people in this kingdom. Please allow us to join you.
The Revolutionary Army doesn't care about your history. Anyone willing to fight for the end of the class system and declare independence from the Holy Lotus Empire is welcome. There are still many who are being terrorized by the Palatinian Army right here in the southern region. We need as much help as we can get. I gladly welcome you to the Revolutionary Army, Magnus.
Thank you, Frederick. Here in our little basement. Okay. I like how the little dots disappeared. You can't go to Alba. You can go to Gunther Piedmont, which is the next level. But let me soapbox for just a second before I quit this. So literally, on the Malaysia level, at the end of the level, Prince Yamil asks him, hey, do you want to help me start a revolution and bring freedom to this kingdom? Basically. I think he's going to go about it a little different than just declaring war, but he's like, even if I have to fight my father and brother, I don't care. We're going to save the kingdom. Magnus is like, what good will that do? I got to betray the kingdom, blah, blah, blah. And then immediately, like, if you do that, you can do that level, you can do Zenobia first and then do that level. So immediately the next level, he will flip-flop and be like, oh, hey, Frederick, I want to join the Revolutionary Army. It's like, why? You could have had the backing of a prince and an entire army. Who is your best friend? Maybe he thinks because it's Yamil, it's not gonna be like, you know, the class system. I don't know, like, because, oh, it's you're backing a prince instead of just like standing for the people. Yamil is literally saying he wants to protect the people of the kingdom, blah blah blah, all that stuff. And then Magnus is like, oh, I can't do that. And then it's like, why would you side with some random old man who you've never met before instead of your best friend that you've known your whole life? It's just, the decision that this character makes is insane. And that's my soapbox. The rest of the game is great. don't get me wrong, I love this game. That I just don't understand that decision right there for him to be like, oh, okay, yeah, I want to be other. I mean, it makes sense narratively because you have to join the Revolutionary Army now because we have to be on the other side. Because obviously we've seen enough that the Kingdom people are the bad guys. People like Raid and General Gedeslis are not good people, and we need to stop them. But just, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's my soapbox. Hope you're having a good day. We'll see you next time for more Ogre Battle 64.